Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be doing or attempting to change some bits on the Fiesta. These are all slightly small bits, but they're bits that really need changing, stuff that we're not happy with on the car. So if you look at the number plates, for example, it says all the grasses at the bottom, and that's not something that we want. So I've actually got a pair of them ordered up from Lush Plates on eBay and they were £30. So I'm just waiting for those to be arriving on Monday, hopefully. I've bought some LED, you can't really see them in there, but some LED number plate bulbs as well. So they're like the bright white or the cool white temperature. So we're going to change those up and put them on the car today. Also got these as well. These are like the headlight bulbs, but they're this cool white as well. So hopefully these should match these as well. Today's stuff is going to be nice and easy, just hopefully put it on the car and jobs are good. I've got these as well from eBay. These are just the little washer jet covers. So I've got them in the diamond white, if it'll focus in on it. We've got these washer jet covers here, so these will just replace the old ones which are black. So these are in diamond white. Also as well, I bought a little the boot lock, so that little cover for the boot lock there. And again, that's in diamond white, and that should just plonk on the car. And you've got a little sticky label at the back there. And that should go nice and easy. So yeah, like I say, today's jobs are really quickly. I might even attempt to polish the headlights today. There's not really much on the Fiesta to do in terms of changes. I'm not going to change too much on there. Probably get some new wiper blades. I've got the jacking point covers to go underneath, but I need to spray them. So got my spray paint here. Going to do those. Probably won't get them done today though, because the weather is horrific here in England at the moment, as you probably know. Right, so let's get out there and let's get cracking on the car. Right, so this will probably be the easiest job of the day. So what I'll do with this, I'm going to clear it down. I'm going to clean it down with some isopropyl alcohol or IPA. Just give that a little clean down. And then wipe all the crap away. Make sure I've got a dry surface for it to stick to. And hopefully, easiest mod of the day. Well, it's not really a mod, is it? Let's be honest. Right, not as easy as I thought. That's taken about 2 minutes to take that green stuff off the back of the cap there. But basically this should fit over this and looks like a different colour to me. Now check the paint code on this car and it's actually B2, which is frozen white. But that looks like a slightly different colour to me. Right. So the cap's got a little bit of paint chipped out of it. You can just see it just there if it zooms in. Yes, you can see there. So after wrestling with that sticky wet plastic, I can now put this over the boot lock cover, like so. And that just sort of tightens up the rear of the car a little bit. So the next thing I want to do is tackle these here. So basically I've got to undo these two bolts here, drop the lenses down, and then change these for some LEDs. I'll show you what they look like now. So as you can see, crusty. I think there are LEDs in there already, but you can't see that one and you can't see that one. So that is definitely not a good thing. So let's get these undone and changed and cleared up. The bit you need there is it's a 3mm. It's I don't know what you call that. It's called that star bit, I suppose, hexagon bit, yeah, or Allen bit, I suppose that is. But that bit there is what you needed to undo the two bolts either side. So once it comes out, that's what it looks like. So that's just a festoon type bulb. That is looking rather crusty really, so I'm going to give that a right good clean up in there. Yeah, not looking too good, I suppose, but I'll give that a clean up. That'd be right as rain. Right, so that's it all cleaned up. I mean, it's not the best job in the world, but it looks a lot better than what it did before. So I'm going to put it back in now with the new bulb and then see what it looks like. I mean, the bulb literally just clicks in like that, so you can see it's just the LEDs there. I've tried to clean up these terminals as well because they're a bit gunky. So I'll put it back in and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, so I've actually now switched it on and look at the difference. Obviously we're in the daytime in a minute, but I mean, no pun intended, but that is night and day. That one is actually on, as you can tell, that is actually on, so I think that's going to need a good clean up in there. I reckon the terminals on that are busted as well, but what a difference that is. Obviously in night time it will look a lot better. Right, and so there's both sides done. I think you could admit that they A, look a lot brighter, and B, just a lot crisper. You can't really see it in the oh, there's the number plate there. Oh sorry, all grassers. Yeah, that's going. Yeah, you can see there, obviously it looks a lot better, and I won't get pulled over for it now. Okay, next job is to change these over. So we're going to change these over here and here, and basically, like I say, we've got the colour coded ones to match, so they should blend in a little bit better and be less noticeable. So with these, you can basically just pull these out like so, like that. Then you should be able to now push this through to the bonnet and then get that changed over. Just like that, nice and easy. I'll give the paint a wipe down over here as well, because that just could do with a bit of a wipe down. Literally a case of getting the new ones. These are the mist ones as well, so this actually like does a spray. Like so, just literally clip into place like that. You've got this one here, and then that's the original one that came on the car. So you can see there, it's, you know, it's not much of a change, but it just looks a little bit better, nicer on the car in my opinion. I'm just going to get that other one done and all connected back up. Done. So that's them on the car now, and I'll show you what I mean by the mist as well. You've probably seen it anyway, but this is basically what the misting does. Right, so one of the other things I want to tackle today as well is the headlights. Now you can see there, the side light is obviously CAC. And you've got the lovely crusty yellow colour on the front of the car there. Not happy with that. Going to get that changed. Going to get some new side lights in there and new headlight bulbs and see what they look like. Also, if I've got time, all of this sort of, it's not, well, it is terrible. I'm basically just going to quickly try and buff these up just to give them a bit more of a shine, because they're looking a bit tatty and yellow. All you need to do to change the headlights or take them out is to undo the top two bulbs here, and they should use a flathead. Right, well I reckon I've done that completely the wrong way, but the light bulb's out now anyway, so I don't care. That's just a case of getting in, getting the bulb, changing. So the side light bulb literally just twists and pulls out. I'm not going on a YouTube video to find out how to do this either. I will do it myself. Right, it actually just pulls out with brute force, or a screwdriver, whatever you've got handy. So these ones are the error-free. These are CAN bus lights. I think you need error-free for the Fiesta ST. Well, that's what it said on eBay anyway, so that's what I stuck with. Right, first things first, just make sure that works. Right, that's working. I'll show them after I've done the rest of them. Right, it works, so I'll put it back together and I'll show you what it looks like. Just so you know, this is not a how-to video, but the side light is at the top there, and that basically just pulls out, but I had to use a screwdriver with brute force because this is a crusty old light. And that spring at the top there, so basically that bit of the spring up there, you lift up and pull down. But no, I had to use a screwdriver for that crusty bit as well. And I'm missing the backing covers as well, which is good. Probably the same on the other side. Yep, other side's missing. Brilliant. Right, so I'll quickly show you the difference. So this is the new one. with the new bulbs. That looks pretty decent, I would say. And then that is the old one, so quite a lot of difference. Very yellow, pretty sort of yellow tinge to that one. When you go over here, much fresher, white looking bulb. I like that. Can't really tell on camera, but definitely a lot crisper. Also, I'm going to change this today. So that looks gash. This should be an easy job, this one. Basically, that's the forward sign there. On the back, you have these two little metal tabs here. If you can see them, won't focus, but who cares. There and there, two little tabs. Get a screwdriver. Carefully, he says, pry them away. That's one off, but that's taken me a couple of minutes to do that. You literally have to get a screwdriver behind the back of this and literally just go to town. Just cut myself doing that as well, lovely. So that's probably going to get hepatitis B from this car, or maybe hepatitis C. So that's what it looks like without it, obviously. Wipe away all your blood that you get on it as well. Give that a little clean up, like so. Yeah, got ourselves a nice blue Ford badge. Literally peel off the backing, a little bit of stickiness to it, which is nice. Slot the badge in like so. Nice blue Ford original. Find the clips on the floor that you've just lost, put them back on like so, and there you have it, one new blue Ford badge. Clips on the back, done. And brilliant aids right there. Yeah, so that's the car now finished. Blue badge, looking much fresher, I think you'll admit. And then obviously side light bulb now working. Yeah, I think that's come up really well. So now I'm quickly going to try and polish up them front headlights, make them look a little bit crisper, and call it a day. So I'll just polish this one up. And as you can see there, obviously it could do with a lot more, but the clarity compared to this one now is a lot nicer. So there's still lots of scratches obviously on the one I have just polished, but I'll polish this one up and I'll show you the difference. So as you can see there, much better. Obviously still not 100%. It's pitch black now as well. Camera doesn't really pick it up that well, but yeah, the front end is looking a lot tidier, and I'm proper pleased with that. So this is some quick after shots of the car when it got dark. As you can see, the number plate looks nice and crisp now, and you can really sort of see it. Dread to think what it looked like before. And this is the front of the car. It looks a lot better off of camera. These are quite glaring to the camera, but I'm really pleased with it. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.